the T Beaz Power Hour. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the T Beaz Power Hour. Here, brought to you by Roll for Chaos. Woo! Yeah, whoa, brand new show. This would be the very first inaugural episode of this crazy event. The hour is powerful. The hour is powerful. Robbie Roland, hello, how are you, buddy? We're going to be here talking about some crazy news, potentially doing some crazy stuff, and we plan on having a new and fun show every single week, hopefully, and not screwing it up or doing very poorly and having everybody hate us. Of course, I am Ty. I'm the T here, and you are... What was that? I didn't quite hear that. Say that again. all right, there's Beaz here, and we are going to be jumping into some news stories here in just a moment. But first off, hey, Beaz, how are you, man? How are you? How have you been doing this week? How's life been? How's it going?
Fantastic, now that I'm not in school. Yeah.
Oh, out of school, that's always
Yep.
School is so stressful. I mean, you think you're done with it after going for 12 years, and then it's like, no, you got to go back as an adult, but this time you got to pay a lot for it.
Yeah, it makes me cry. It makes me cry a lot.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I've done that too. How many quarts of Haagen-Dazs did you have sleepless nights?
I lost count.
It's just fall.
Oh God, I lost count.
Oh, don't we all wish that school was something?
Screwing it up is part of the fun. Yep.
Yeah. Everybody's screwing it up. All right, so for everybody out there, the way this show works, we're just going to be going out talking about some of the crazy news that we've found out there. Sometimes our audience in our live stream will be, and I'll be muting that now because I'm not supposed to have those things.
I was like, God?
Oh, God. That was not what we needed to have. That was the phone. But we will be having news stories on here, sometimes having our live stream audience engaging us and doing some actions. And then, of course, at some point in the future, this will also become a podcast you can listen to on all of your favorite places. Maybe we'll get famous out there, and you can all say hi and come see us live and make some crazy
I won't have
happen.
to strip for nickels anymore.
No more stripping for nickels. Yeah, I'm a penny guy myself. It's okay.
Whoa.
So
sorry, I've been doing it for a while, so I've gone up to nickels. You'll get there one day, kid.
Yeah, you gotta advance. It's the pennies, and then it's the nickels, and then it's the dimes. Oh, those quarter strippers. Whew. You imagine having
that's just crazy talk.
A jockey full of quarters. I mean, that sounds awful.
To be fair, I think if you have a thong full of quarters, I think that's more of a danger to everyone else than you, because I just see it like a claymore kind of. Yeah, all I got to do is start doing a helicopter, and then it turns into a real ugly scene.
There's like quarters everywhere. Oh my God, the humanity! You caused that old lady.
What's he doing? I don't like it anymore.
Clubbing old ladies, unfortunately, and either way. So let's move on from that topic, and we'll begin with tonight's festivities. Our first news story. These get less and less tame as the show goes on. I've decided as I'm bringing these in. So the very first story that we have here is out of San Francisco. Two brothers from San Francisco say they have set a record for the longest high line ever walked in both Yosemite National Park and California. Earlier this month, they and a group of friends spent nearly a week stringing a single 2,800-foot-long line from Taft Point west across a series of gullies that plunged 1,600 feet to the ground. Thoughts at the moment? If you see on our stream, there's actually an image of someone standing over that, and it's like hundreds of feet of drop to your death. Here's an interesting part to this. Here you go, B. So the object that they actually use for this is described as a narrow strip of strong nylon webbing, usually an inch wide and a few millimeters thick, strung between two anchor points that serves as a kind of balance beam. So
yeah, that's a good old bag of hell no. That is
the you were talking about thongs earlier. That's like
literally there you
go. A 2,800-foot thong people are walking around on. The worst part of this story, in my opinion, and again, this is a relatively tame one, but the worst part of this is that when they walk across this line, one, you're being buffeted by winds up there real high, so it's like almost impossible for you not to fall off. And these guys are doing it without the big pole that balances them, right?
Yeah.
Wearing this, they do have a waist harness, and when you fall off, which they're expected to have happen, it catches on the line and they just kind of bounce until they can climb back up from upside down. So these guys are like walking this line. Daniel, 23, walked the line first and fell 3 or 4 times in the wind before he made it across. Then Moises also falling twice, but catching himself on the line above the craggy landscape. Friends took turns on the line for 4 days, most of them falling as well. So
so it said the second friend fell but caught himself on the line.
Yes.
So the first one fell to his death?
No, he fell
just came
4
back?
times without catching himself. His waistband caught him, and he dangled 1,500 feet just upside down in the air. They say for these things, too, you have to, like, climb back up your own waistline. You have to grab onto this cable, and then you have to find a way to get back on top of it or crawl all the way back upside down. This is 2,800 feet. This is like a mile long almost, and you're just upside down.
Nope. Well, for one, the moment I fall, everything I've ever eaten in my life is coming out. Just right then and there. That's number one. Now, will it propel me across? Probably. Yeah. Just like a little rocket power all the way. The second thing is, once I fall more than 5 feet, I'm pretty sure I'm blacking out.
Just pass out hanging upside down.
Just from, not even from like being scared, but from the sheer screaming and just oxygen loss, I'm probably going to pass out. So, yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, and then third, I'm never getting up there, and there's not enough money in the world to make me go up there. So,
I mean, these guys have to be some sort of serious adrenaline junkies.
Oh,
stupid. Yeah, that's one way to put it, right? Well, you've got those individuals who go out there and they do like that raccoon, that flying squirrel suit, right? As they jump out of airplanes and they just fly. Like,
yeah, you're goddamn right, Nora.
How do you do that? Go ahead.
No, I was saying, Nora, she was like, so what I'm hearing is don't invite Beaz to my skydiving drink. No, hell no, you damn right. No.
Yeah, I'm right there with Beaz. I don't like the idea of free falling and having to rely on cloth to keep me alive. I've seen too many pairs of my own pants fail to think that little flimsy canvas is gonna make it. So yeah. But people who do this, can you imagine what it took? Like millimeters thick, Beaz.
No.
That's like spider silk that they're walking across. I mean, sure.
I wish that I don't know what to say about it, because I can't fathom the need to do that. Like, I mean, there's plenty of things you can do to get that adrenaline high without doing that. I mean, run through a ghetto neighborhood screaming N-bombs. Do something something that'll keep you on the ground.
That'll keep you running real fast.
Yeah, right? Exactly. That'll get you some adrenaline.
You want to know the quickest way to die?
Yeah, I mean, do something crazy, but not that. Like, not that.
That's I don't get it. I just don't get it. So we'll move on over to the next story. This one is unique, I guess. This is out of Thornton, New Hampshire. Surveillance video helped police get to the bottom of a series of vehicle break-ins in the town of Thornton. Home security footage captured the bandit, a black bear, opening the door of a vehicle and then crawling inside. Police believe the bear was rummaging for food and that the bear is responsible for damaging other vehicles. Police warned residents to remove food from their vehicles to avoid enticing the bear. The good news is the criminal is unarmed and probably not dangerous. Are you freaking kidding me? It's a black bear. Officials say that making loud noises usually is enough to send a black bear scampering away. So people have been having a rash of car invasions there. And they come to find out a bear learned how to open doors, climb inside, and eat the shit in their car.
Okay, there's a couple things that need to be said about this. One, why are you leaving food in your car to begin with? That's how you get ants. Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
That's how you get
All
ants.
right. 2, if you're leaving food in your car, you deserve to have a bear crawl up in it and just eat everything and destroy stuff. Bears usually have arms and are relatively dead. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
3. It's a bear.
It's a bear.
It's a bear. What do you mean it's unarmed and extremely dangerous? I mean, and not that dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It has been given the God-given right to bear arms.
It will,
all right.
It's literally got bared arms.
Yeah. No, that's it. Like, it's a bear.
Could you imagine? You wake up in the morning and you happen to need to go to work real quick, and like many of us on a regularly given day, you're a bit foggy, you just got your coffee, you walk in, you sit down in your car, and you turn over and, oh, there's a bear in the freaking car with you.
Yogi's just next to me. I'm like, I'll just walk right out. I'll be like, no, you know what? Let me know if you need anything. I'm going to go back inside. You have a great day. Then I'm going to go inside. I'm going to say, hey, Scott, I can't come in today. What? Why not? Because there's a damn bear in my car. So unless you want to come over here and take care of this bear, then I will see you sometime next week, maybe? I don't know. I'll let you know when the bear gets the hell out of my car.
Well, I mean, you have to wonder too, like, that bear knows how to open a door. So they tend to have a problem. They've got, like, in campgrounds and things like that. Here and where I live in Oregon, there's bears out there in the woods all the time. So they have these little boxes, and they have just a little latch, and it's almost like kid-proof, and quite often there's a fine line between people who are dumb enough not to use your bear and your animal-safe boxes and the actual wildlife. So they kind of have to, take that little wiggle room right in between. But if that bear has learned how to just open it up, pull the thing open, climb in, they deserve that. They've earned that ability to go in and eat all of your, I don't know, McDonald's trash bits and pieces you left in the bag in the back of your car.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like, that's the only thing I can think of that would be in there, would be like some old food wrappers or something. If people have like legit food in their car, I don't feel bad for you. That's what you get.
Maybe somebody likes keeping their Doritos on their dashboard because it warms up the bag when they go to sit inside it. They really like that smell of Cool Ranch Doritos filling the car.
They're not eating cold Doritos like a barbarian, They
gotta have those car-warmed Doritos.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, damn it, bear. Those are my fries. Yeah.
I left those there because I was planning on eating them later. Thank you very much.
I just want to meet the person that goes up to a car and looks in and be like, oh, it's a damn black bear. All right, well, he's not that dangerous, so let's just, let's just yell at him to make him leave.
Bear, get out of that car!
I've never dealt with a bear before. I've never seen a bear in real life. I've never interacted with a bear in any aspect, any way possible. But I know, something tells me, call it ESP, call it women's intuition. I don't know what it is. It's something that says, hey, that's a bear. If you run up and yell at it to get it to go away, it's probably going to slap your face into Jesus. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do anything against that bear. If that bear is in my car, that's that bear's car now. I have given it to that bear as a present, as a peace offering.
Well, I hope you enjoy the turnpikes and toll roads.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, bear, just know the door sticks, so just wiggle it a little bit. Ooh, cool. Sounds good. Have a good one.
Good. That trick's on you, bear, or joke's on you, bear. Getting out of that car is way harder than getting in.
Yeah.
They just live there. All right, fine. So we'll move on to the next story here.
That is,
Yeah, that's we go from tightrope walking over national parks to bears in cars. It's not bad. All right, next one, everybody. Florida town accidentally sells their municipal water tower. Small town in Florida accidentally sold its water tower in a blundered real estate transaction. Businessman perched on municipal building underneath the city of Brooksville's water tower last April for $55,000 with the goal of converting it into a gym. However, when Bobby Reed went to the county, he caught an address for his new business location. He was told the parcel he bought included the entire water tower site, including the Tampa Bay Times.
Wow.
What do you do? What do you
Wow.
do? That's like thousands of people's water. You ever seen?
That's how villains are made.
You just climb in there. It's like Wild Wild West. In the beginning, they're sitting inside the water tower having a hot tub like bath or whatever.
Yeah. I would be like, how does this happen? But then again, the story is from Florida, so it all makes sense.
Yep.
Like I've been here long enough to be like, huh, well, that sucks for them. Da, 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 da. But I know a lot of people are like, what? How is that possible? Why would somebody do that? I'm gonna tell you, common sense does not exist here in Florida. It's actually banned. So
Florida's kind of on its own planet. The people that have evolved there are a bit different. Yeah, I have to state, as Edidine says, might have to have a Florida segment knowing that state. And
oh man.
to be honest with you, there's multiple Florida stories just in this, and I wasn't even looking for that. So
Yeah.
that's a possibility.
Yeah, if there were any less than 2 Florida stories in this in this first episode we're doing, I would have been shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, what a find. That's a hell of a find. You're like, all right, time to open my new bit. Oh.
Well, who would want? I mean,
Okay.
living there anyways. You got to think about this. So it's on the same plot of land. You're gonna try to open a gym there, whatever. But there's a big ass water tower. Those things are huge, sitting right over top of the building. So you can't expand outward. What is the? This is coming from a logistics situation. My wife used to work for the city,
down.
and it's like, how do you will knock it down? How the hell do you take that property from over there and you move it over? You say, oh, look at that. You go, Beaz. Give us the shout out for the sub bomb.
Whoa, Big Sherry!
Just so those of you in the audience that don't see what's happening, Beaz is spinning his headset around himself while yelling.
Thanks.
Thank you for the sub bomb. That's very much appreciated. So yeah, I'm just saying, stupid story. We're moving on.
Wow.
It was crazy. It was just crazy. All right, here's the next one. Cape Cod diver survives being trapped in a humpback whale's mouth. Veteran lobster diver Michael Packard was hoping to make a catch on Friday near Princetown on Cape Cod. Princeton, on Cape Cod.
That's Provincetown.
Provincetown. I can't read today. It's Provincetown on Cape Cod. But he says he almost ended up on the menu for a medium-sized humpback whale. All of a sudden, I just felt this huge bump and everything went dark, he said. And I could sense that I was moving. I thought to myself, okay, this is it. I'm gonna die. For 30 terrifying seconds, Packard says he was trapped in the whale's mouth. Then all of a sudden, he went up to the surface and just erupted and started shaking his head, and I just got thrown in the air and landed in the water, and I was free. Dr. Ian Kerr, a marine biologist at Ocean Alliance, who has been studying whales in Cape Cod for more than a decade, said the whale does not want a human dessert. I've been in this business for 30 years, and this is the second time I've heard of it happening. The second time. Really?
So I just have to say, the entire recount, or what's the word I'm looking for? The entire experience the guy described sounds like the first time I had sex. I'm just gonna say.
She just started shaking her head, and I was
almost exactly.
I got thrown in the air and landed in water, and suddenly I was free.
There was just a bump. Everything went black. I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, that's almost exactly how it went down.
I was terrified. This is it. I'm finally gonna die.
Yeah, oh, like he was right in my head during that moment. It's crazy.
Oh boy! I mean, what would you do?
Merch.
Merch. I mean, what do you do if you find yourself entirely inside the mouth of a living being? I mean, that's gotta be weird.
First off, you have to think about all your life choices that led up to that moment, because you fucked up in more than one spot.
Yeah.
Second, I mean, I don't know. At that point, you just kind of gotta. At that point, it's such a ridiculous thing to happen. I would say that I would say just go with the crazy. It's such an insane thing that's happening. I would just look for whatever looks like a uvula and try and like punch it or pull it
Like just
to make
tickle
it
that
throw up.
uvula,
Yeah,
make it
yeah.
vomit. Gag reflex,
Just do
gag
what I
reflex.
can. Yeah.
Could you
I'd be like,
imagine?
if this works, great. If it doesn't, whatever, I'm gonna die anyway, but at least you're gonna be uncomfortable while it happens.
Just gonna make you a little bit uncomfortable. That's what my life was worth to you.
Oh
Well,
my god, no, no. Lady Beaz was not my first. My god. Everybody trying to get me killed.
Get you killed in chat. That was the moment you saw a man die right there on stream.
Yeah. Turn this from a news stream to a snuff film in 3.2 seconds.
So this individual's like, it could have been a nasty situation, but I'm sure the whale was almost as freaked out as Michael was. Could you imagine you're sitting? I mean, you gotta have this kind of stuff happen all the time, right? You're just eating something and suddenly there's a bug in your mouth. That's like what happened to that whale.
Yeah, yeah.
And it starts punching
Yeah,
your
I've
uvula.
had that. Yeah. Well, see, I don't keep it in my mouth. That's the thing. If a bug flies in my mouth, I'm like, ah.
Exactly.
So they just spitting everywhere, gagging and praying for death. So if I've never been a whale, so I don't know how quickly he realized everything was terribly wrong and he had something in there he didn't want. I don't know. I mean, and how do you not see a whale coming?
Yeah, that's a really big animal. I mean, maybe did it swallow him in the boat? I'm thinking like the whole whale surfaces and swallows up the whole. But he was in the water. I don't understand how.
But still, even if you're in the boat and it just and grabs you, you still see it coming. It's not a crafty, speedy hunter.
Said he was a lobster diver. So he was diving down through the water, and this whale was probably doing the whole sifting for phytoplankton or
krill
whatever,
and stuff,
and just happened to be swimming in his direction. But yeah, if that was behind him, like Trox is like got him from behind. I'm like, wouldn't you feel the displacement of the water? It's like suddenly I'm moving very fast. Oh my god, a monster!
Well, not even. Yeah, there's that. Also, I've been underwater before. You can hear things a little bit. It's not, you don't have clear hearing, but you can hear stuff moving. So I'm sure you can't tell if like a lobster goes by you or a fish goes by you. But if you just hear something big moving towards you or past you, you got to be able to notice that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could, like I said, feel the water displacement. There's obviously some noise that comes from that, although water makes noise a little weird. You got your diving suit on. I don't know.
Maybe, I guess. I mean, you're right, babe. There's really nothing you can do once it happens. But I'm just saying he should have noticed.
Kick off the nose. You put your feet against the edges of its mouth and hope.
I mean, if you turn around and it's right there, then you're kind of just stuck. But
so that brings up an interesting question. So for you, Beaz, for those of you in the audience, the ocean. Deep diving swimming.
No.
Is that something you'd ever
Never.
do, and why? Why or why not?
Well, first, there's a couple reasons why. One is fuck that. Two is fuck that. Three is hell no. And four is, after thinking about it and doing a little research, fuck that. So, yeah, no.
That didn't sound like that came from a place of research. That sounded like a very quick decision.
Oh, no. It came from, I researched my memories for all the things I've seen and all the documentaries I've watched and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, hell no.
Well,
no.
From my perspective, I happen to enjoy diving a little bit. Not like ocean diving. I did some like lake stuff. You go down 20, 30 feet, whatever. But every single time you get seaweed touching your feet or whatever, you're like, I'm gonna die. And you like try swimming away from it real fast.
You might as well call me an octopus at that point, because the moment something touches my leg, everything evacuating again. That's just my natural move.
You just ink
anything
the entire
happens,
water.
any kind of danger, evacuate the bowels first. That's just
Eat this.
Yeah.
Don't eat me. I'm gonna give you a bowel buffet.
Yeah, somebody come up on the alley and touch me the wrong way, evacuate right there. I don't care. Like, whatever happens, it's going down.
We can only really swim deeply as human beings with a whole bunch of intuition, with a whole bunch of science. We got to have devices. We got to have pressure things. We got to have machines that can get us down there, all that kind of stuff. It feels like we weren't supposed to be there. And I think that scientists who go and study like the bottom of the ocean, that kind of thing, I have a lot of respect for them, but they are crazy.
Oh, yeah.
They're just as crazy as the
means.
people that go into the space, though, because space is just as dangerous as the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, those people that go and do it, just the most respect ever. I mean, by all means, enjoy it. Live your life. Do your thing. I'm not saying anything against those people. I'm saying me personally, Beaz will not be doing that because hell to the no.
Yeah. It's like on those lists of dangerous places I would never want to be. Bottom of the ocean, out in space. I mean, I want to see a different planet when it's way safer.
Yeah.
When it's way safer. I want to go to the Middle East someday, but not while it's currently being, in a bad place. You cannot tell me that scientists, the first chance they get, if they can create a device that lets them drive into the heart of a volcano, that they're not just going to do it. And
of course they will. Oh, I'm sure.
It's like, let's see what's at the bottom of this volcano. Answer: lava. Lots of lava, lots of magma.
Yeah, burning. Lots of burning.
Lots and lots of burning. But that's not going to stop people from going there. That's not going to stop people from going to Jupiter, which is all gases and super dense gravity. They're going to go there someday.
So am I, but...
Gases and super dense gravity.
That's most of my makeup. It's just gas and super dense gravity. Yeah.
And so you can expel yourself across the chasm when dangling by a rope. That's
exactly
what you got going on. Like a hot air balloon that happens to have sprung a leak.
It's the angriest hot air balloon ever.
You just imagine you yelling shit, 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 shit like, the whole way. All right. So we'll move on to our fifth and final story. Technically, this one has a lot of little pieces to it, so we should be able to talk about a few different things all at once. So let's see. What is this one? This one is butt injections, eyebrow shaving, and a goat. Weird things happen in Miami Zoom court. So we got another Florida story here, and this one's multi-part. So here we go. Butt injections, twerking, and strip teases. A man shaving his eyebrows. Weird things have happened in Florida Zoom court hearings, and naturally, Miami doesn't disappoint. Miami Herald reporter David Oval has been using his Twitter to keep track of the unusual sights in Miami's virtual courtrooms. Now that Miami-Dade courthouses are set to reopen on June 28th, Zoom court hearings will become less frequent. So we'll talk about each one of these as they come up. The very first one that we have on the list is Miami nurse broadcasts butt injection. A nurse that was waiting for a case to be brought before the judge had her camera on, and yes, everyone saw her injecting a needle into someone's ass. This Peak 305 moment garnered national attention, will likely never be beat. So, what do you do if your entire rump injection piece, because we know you got them, you got that badonka.
Yeah, mine are all fake.
Yeah, they're just out there and they're just showing your butt to the universe while you get it filled up.
That's why I got to be careful when I do the twerks on my stream, because if I have a cheek blow, that's it. It's just, it's
silicone all over your camera.
Yep. Silicone and chain.
So
just like my 14th birthday.
This is definitely where I thought this was going to go, but what are your opinions on butt injections, Beaz?
Well, first off, you could literally put anything in the title of an article, and if you put Miami, I will believe it. Yeah, 100%. That place is, that place is a cesspool of fuckery, and why? Just why? I hate that place with a passion. So yeah. Also, Pat, thank you for the sub. But yeah,
remind me never to go to Miami.
Yeah, don't. I mean, you can definitely go to Miami. You'll have a great time as long as you have two things. You have constant income for a nonstop spring break lifestyle, or you have a coke addiction. You have either one of those, and you'll just be good to go.
Just one or the other, and you're good.
Yeah.
But you didn't answer the important topic: butt injections.
Oh, butt injections. Yes. I I mean, again, if somebody wants to do it, by all means, have fun. I personally don't need butt injections. I've got junk in my trunk naturally. Um, so I'm good. I will never get them done. Even if I become an old man and my ass starts sagging, then I'm just gonna have two butt flaps there that people better deal with. Cause
As you
yep.
walk everywhere.
Grandkids start acting up, I'll slap them with a cheek.
Temporal Mechanic
Yeah.
asks, what if I'd like a coke addiction and an Olympic spring break lifestyle but can't afford either?
Then I mean, technically, you can still go to Miami. You'll just have to do something strange for some change. And there's plenty of people willing to down there.
Oh gosh.
I thought a coke addiction was part of an unlimited spring break lifestyle. Yeah, sometimes they go hand in hand.
So I mean, everything's designer nowadays, right, Beaz? Everything is designer. Do you think they have designer butt injections? Can you get Elmo
100%.
as your butt cheeks? I mean,
I'm pretty sure they have like Gucci cheek.
Gucci cheek.
You know,
it's got its own.
Yeah.
It says, what is that? What is that one that Supreme like just like emblazoned across your butt?
Oh my God! Like both the implants have juicy on them or
Juicy,
pink.
yeah.
I'm sure they do. Yeah, I'm sure they have that kind of crap 100%. But I mean, okay. So from my standpoint, I will never get them. I guess if it's done right and not to an excess, they can look okay. Like just looking at them, it'll look nice, like a nice big butt. Pretty sure it may not feel like a big butt, or I mean like a regular butt. So like touching it's probably going to be awkward, and I have a texture thing, no, I don't want to feel that weirdness,
Are you saying that there's a point of butt injection that goes from the good old valley to the uncanny valley? If you get what I'm saying.
God. Oh my, there's plenty of just over the top.
Absolutely.
Like if if there's like, a nice like cuppable cheek,
Cuppable
nice butt or a little scoopable butt, something like that, understandable. But if it's like you got two if it looks like you broke into Epcot and stole two world beach balls and shoved them in your pants, yeah, there's an issue. There's an issue. It can't be easy for you.
How do you even sit on that? Have you ever had something in your pocket that was just a little too big and you sit down?
Yeah.
It's like,
I used to put my wallet in my back pocket and I hated it. I can't imagine having two children-sized lumps that I have to sit on.
Well, on that topic, we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah.
The next thing that was live streamed out of Miami says, we're not sure what it is about virtual hearings that makes people want to turn their cameras on during a medical procedure, but this person gave everyone a front row seat to their teeth cleaning. Naturally, it inspired some dad joke-worthy comments online. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth? You can't handle the tooth. And apparently this person knows the drill. So we got some dad jokes there. Dentist visit. How do they see
We had to
anything?
add those for the new class.
Dentist visits?
No, the dad jokes.
Those dad jokes to the new class. Bulwark class, everybody he's talking about over in Nathan Steamworks. We got the dad class character. If anybody really wants to play one of those.
I mean, again, this is I'm not going to say this again for the next ones because it's just I'm going to say it now and it applies to all the rest. Anything you say, if you say it happened in Miami, I completely believe it and doesn't surprise me.
Totally understandable.
Yeah. Now, I mean, that's just there's not much I can say about it. It's just someone who was like, oh no, this is fine. This is totally fine. Well, actually, hold on. First, was the person who needed to be in court the person getting their teeth done, or the person, or the dentist?
It was their teeth cleaning that they were sitting there having while talking to everybody on their chat.
Oh, nice. So they just decided to super multitask that day.
Yeah, they just got like phone up and they're just in the middle of getting their teeth cleaning done.
They're just sitting there like, I understand.
Exactly.
God, I hope he got sentenced just for doing that. Like,
this was the temporal mechanic does state that this was a Florida court hearing, so they were doing their court hearing from the dentist. Maybe they
Yeah.
had maybe this was a big thing. Maybe we shouldn't make fun of it. Maybe they were
No.
getting,
No.
some sort of
No.
emergency procedure done that involved
Yeah.
tooth
You're
cleaning
an idiot.
first. Who
No.
knows?
No, they're an idiot. They're an idiot. I've called plenty of times and rescheduled appointments. Hey, I got court. I can't be here right now. Let's reschedule for a later time. Thanks. Yeah. No. No, that's oh my God. That can launch me into an entire like 2-hour rant about what is wrong with the people in Miami. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right, all right.
'Cause,
Well, next, this would be a Zoom bomber out of a Miami court hearing. Zoom bombers are everywhere. They've interrupted online classes, and yes, even the courtrooms in Florida. A virtual court hearing in Tampa last year was frequently interrupted with rap music, movie dialogue, and shouting. No big deal. The judge had to temporarily shut down the hearing when all of the participants' screens were taken over by pornography. The hearing was for a
Nice.
17-year-old teen who hacked into Twitter to impersonate prominent accounts, including Bill Gates, Kim Kardashian, and former President Barack Obama as part of a cryptocurrency scam.
Nice. Nice.
Dude!
I mean, you want to
17-year-old
get somebody
go-getter.
to show up for court, you definitely put porn on the screen and that gets them there.
Yup.
Yeah.
17-year-old hacker. Pornography all over the screen for the court. So, a similar incident involving pornography also occurred last year in Leon County during a hearing regarding mask usage. And in Tallahassee, someone Zoom bombed a hearing with a striptease. Music starts
Nice.
playing out to the box with my name, and some male figure starts doing striptease and taking off his clothes. I'm going frantic. It was my first Zoom bomb, and it was my name on the screen. Miami-based election lawyer Benedict Kuhn told Miami New Times, I had to apologize to the judge and say, Your Honor, that wasn't me.
Sir, I don't care how attractive you are. You cannot strip your way out of this, all right? You are paying this ticket.
You do not get to the. I mean, maybe for a little. No. You can't.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, with that little move there, we'll knock a little bit off.
We'll knock a year
little bit
off
off the ticket. Yeah. Jesus.
Let's see. What can I get for a couple more jumps and twerks?
Yeah, I am not a cat.
So, South Florida courts have also seen Zoom mishaps that go far beyond bad audio, Wi-Fi issues, and kids messing with their parents' virtual backgrounds. Some of the sites, barking dogs. A shirtless man appearing in a mirror behind a witness. What the? A woman applying her eyelashes in a bathroom, and a Miami man with a screen name Big Meat Daddy holding up a sign with a phone number and obscene phrases.
I'm sorry, that was me. That was me.
You. Big Meat Daddy.
Yeah,
Can
that
you
was
give
actually
us...
that was my screen name before Big Beaz.
All right. Now
So-
you got to give us a rundown. Where did that nickname come from, Big Beaz?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, what happened was when I was younger in high school, there was this food truck that would always come out to the back of the high school. You know, in the parking lot, everybody would go out there and get food. And it was, that was like Ice Cream Man coming when you were younger, for me, because I'm a fatty. So I went out there and I ordered a like a steak sandwich and like one of those Phillies, but
Philly
it
cheesesteak
just
or
didn't have
something different?
like a Philly cheesesteak, but it didn't have everything on it.
Oh, yeah.
It was really just meat and cheese. So I ordered it. They brought it out. I took a bite and it was cold.
Oh.
So I was like, "Ew, this is disgusting." They knew me at that point because I was a frequent customer. So, I went up to them, said, "Hey, this is cold. Can I get another one that's hot?" And they were like, "All right, yeah. They were gonna throw out the old one. I was like, hold on now. Can we just get a new one and then you put that on top and just heat it up?"
Oh.
So since they were gonna throw it out anyway, they did that, because they knew me. So I got that, and people were like, "Jesus Christ, what is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's the big meat. You want some of this big meat here?" And made a couple jokes. So then people started calling me Big Meat Daddy after that, and that's how I got the nickname.
This has been Storytime with Big Beaz.
Yep. I'm also available for children's parties and bar mitzvahs.
Big
No.
Meat Daddy coming to your children's parties and bar mitzvahs.
Hey, did you hire the entertainment for Timmy's party? Yeah, I got Big Meat Daddy coming in. What?
Big Meat Daddy's on his way down. Oh, God. Back to the stories at hand, or in this case, booty. A twerking big butt also reportedly Zoom bombed a court hearing
Nice.
battle against the city of Coral Gables regarding the construction of a Wawa gas station. Who knows? Maybe the Zoom bomber was inspired by the North Miami man who in 2016 spontaneously began twerking in the middle of Bond Court. Now, I would believe that one is you, Mr. Big B. You and your Big Meat
What?
Daddy twerking right there on the stream.
Hey, I had to do what I had to do to get that Wawa down there, all right?
You got that Wawa down.
All right? They
You
got a
never
Wawa
been-
down there now.
You never
That's
been
all I
to?
know.
You never been to a Wawa before? That's the best gas station ever.
Yeah.
I will twerk for Wawa.
Yeah. Hey, people do their protests in their own ways, all right?
Mhm.
All right? So that's how I did it. I twerked for Wawa.
Twerked for Wawa.
Yeah.
All right, so next up we got man shaving his eyebrows. The article writers are trying to be funny when they say, "Are you sure we're not living in the Truman Show? Some things are best left for the privacy of your home." This site is one of them. Question being, how many people do you know that like straight up act like they're looking in a mirror or something when they've been like obviously on the other side of something see-through? They're like picking their nose or working on their eyes or doing whatever the hell they do. What do you think about that? I think it's crazy.
Okay, like here's the question. Was it was he touching it up or was he just like straight shaving them off
I
to look like
imagine
a serial killer?
I imagine that Wild Horses started playing in the background and he like stripped off his shirt and then he just sit there just in front of it just going while he's on camera.
They were like, look, they're gonna his attorney was like, look, they're gonna pin you for this, all right? You need to plead criminal insanity or something. I don't know. Figure out a way to make them believe it. You don't really have a record. Just think of something. And he was like, I got you. And that's what he started doing. He was just like,
right there.
just like that.
That was the appetizer moment. It really went crazy when the courtroom happened to see the man lick his own eyeball. It's just
Okay. So I guess he was shaving and they were like, okay, we've seen that before, sir. You're not fooling anyone. And then they were like, nope, get his ass out of here. Nope.
That is not a person. That is an alien.
Yeah.
He's just getting rid of his disguise.
We do not sentence lizardmen in this court.
That wasn't shaving. He was literally just peels off the eyebrows.
Yeah, that's
throws
what
him
happened.
aside, washes off the skin color, turns green. All right, next one. Dogs, goats, and pigs. Miami loves its animals. Can you speak on that part there, Beast? We got peacocks, iguanas, and gators. We also have chickens and roosters.
Now, are they talking about like the animals just being in the call, or are they talking about eating them? Because I'm 100% sure you can find those animals cooked almost anywhere.
You can eat anything. All right, well let's see the rest of this. It says sometimes we spot camels at the beach, a runaway ostrich in Homestead, and kangaroos in the Redlands too. So we weren't surprised to find pets making surprise appearances in court. We just didn't count on it being goats and pigs. One on our favorite menu was Penny the Pig, a rescue owned by lawyer Dan Lurvy. I was fearful the judge heard her snorting, so I had to introduce her, Lurvy said at the time. The case was dismissed, so I'm giving her an associate's position.
Nice.
What about dogs and cats? There was a time when Miami-Dade inmate who accidentally released because of a paperwork error showing up at his virtual January hearing with a sleeping chihuahua on his lap. All right. So yeah, people put their pets on there, but livestock.
That's not that crazy. Yeah, in like the Redlands and stuff, that's like a lot of open kind of farm area. So that doesn't surprise me that somebody was just like, oh, that's old Bessie. Come on, girl. kind of thing. Yeah. Like it's like if somebody put the pig on in their place to show up for court, I'd have been like, whoa, okay, that's craziness. But if you're just like, yeah, Your Honor, I am completely innocent and I can prove that I wasn't there that night to do any of that crime stuff, and then you hear, oh, that's Claire Bell back there. So that's Yeah.
My wife, Clarabelle, can attest to my innocence.
Oh, now see that would have been something. Like like there's a pig running around in like a wedding dress or something. Then yeah, it'd be like, oh,
Oh, I think that's illegal too, though. So that would be like grounds
yeah,
for a new charge.
yeah,
But yeah, can you imagine? They get the pig, just put him right in front of the camera, give him like something so that they're constantly doing that chewing thing, like the
oh
dogs and
yeah,
peanut butter, and then you
like
just
peanut butter.
talk
Yeah.
from off screen the whole time.
Well, Your Honor, I can assure you it wasn't me because I am a pig. Pigs
Exactly.
can't do these things.
We're
Use
on.
common sense, sir.
You like lift the hoof up. I have no
Yeah.
opposable thumbs.
Besides, you can't charge me. I don't abide by human law.
I only abide by porcine law. The law of the wild, and it says I can't do pig noises. There you go. All right, so
yeah.
next
Wow.
one we got. No surprise here. Wardrobe malfunctions. Wardrobe malfunctions are tame compared to everything else on this list. And one Broward judge wasn't pleased with what he was seeing early on in the pandemic. A shirtless male lawyer. A female attorney still in bed under the covers. Someone wearing a beach cover-up to try and disguise the fact that they were at the pool and in a bathing suit. The judge posted a warning letter to the Weston Bar Association last year, reminding attorneys that they needed to be professional even if the trials were virtual. One of the most embarrassing wardrobe Zoom faux pas that happened in South Florida courtrooms, however, was in November 2020 in Miami. A woman didn't realize her camera was on and got nude. When a prosecutor said something, she freaked out and ran off. Lesson of the day, never undress in front of the camera during court. No one wants to see you in your birthday suit. This isn't a Friends ugly naked guy episode.
Yeah, like I don't understand why people do that to begin with. Like I don't sit here and go, "Oh, this is a great area to just get butt naked in." No, I don't. There's a camera there. That could be on at any given time and I'm not paying attention and then boom.
Well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, you're sitting there without any pants on, and I know I don't have any pants on.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, but
the
I'm not
camera
gonna be standing
falls.
up right now. Yeah, exactly. If the camera falls, dangle all over the screen.
Just everywhere, all over the place.
No, just Big Meat Daddy all on the screen.
Big Meat Daddy all on the screen. We already got Big Meat Daddy all on the screen. He's right here next to me. So
yeah. So Jesus, like I don't. And then pay attention, people. Put something over your camera when you're not using it, or.
Well, that's failed. I've seen people have stuff slide off their camera when they put it there and it wasn't secured well.
Yeah, but still, like, why are you? Because I'm assuming she was probably getting dressed in her room or something, or in the living room or something like that. But just don't do it around a camera. Are you telling me you only have one room in your house and your camera is in a position where it cannot be covered or turned away, and there's just no way you can get away from a camera while getting dressed?
Yeah, I mean, I think it comes down to comfort. People are just so used to being able to do certain things in their own space that they forget when things have been changed. Yeah, lots of individuals live in front of this camera society now, especially since COVID. And I think it took a lot of getting used to, and there are a lot of dumb people out there that don't think. They just don't think. There's an entire state full of people who don't think. That gives us a lot of interesting stories, Beaz.
Yeah, I was about to say let's leave Florida out of this, but yeah, you were talking about Florida, so
I was talking
and like Lady B said, and maybe get dressed before the damn Zoom meeting.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're running late, so you just flash a tit at the camera, everybody goes crazy, and then that makes the court hearing delayed, and then you get dressed and you hop on and you're fine.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna start doing from now on. Anytime I'm late for a meeting, I'll just sign on and show some titty and then go on about my business. That works. But yeah, and then like you had me confused at first when you said that the lawyer showed up without a shirt, and then the witness was in bed. I was like, whoa.
Oh, like, the lawyer and the witness together.
Yeah, I was like, Your Honor, I can assure you my client had nothing to do with June 12th. Because she was getting D.
She's getting a little vitamin D, if you know what I mean. Like, she was here in my house, and we were having sex. These
she was thoroughly being investigated, Your Honor.
Oh, jeez. That's... So like, this is where the show is going, just so everybody's aware.
Yeah, yeah. This is
All right, so the final.
for those titties, not guilty. Exactly.
So for the final bit here tonight, this one says there's cursing and really bad pickup lines. Cursing and pickup lines are the least crazy thing you'll see in the courts, which is why this is last on the list. The curses have ranged from a guy trying to figure out how Zoom court works. Is anybody on their shit? To a Broward assistant public defender yelling, "Fuck you!" to a prosecutor during a Zoom court hearing when he thought the microphone was off. People also seem to think the courtroom is the perfect place to flirt. In February, a man told a Broward judge he found her gorgeous and was told, "Flattery will get you everywhere, but maybe not here." Another man tried his luck with a Miami judge this month, but his pickup line failed too. "Damn, my judge is fucking sexy." You need to mute. Thank you for that. So yeah.
Okay. The cussing thing I understand because you get some people who don't know technology well, so then they'll hop on and just be like, "Hey, you get this shit working? Is it on? Can you people hear me? What the fuck? I hate this." Yeah, that I understand that
Frustration,
completely.
yeah.
Yeah. Now the flirting. The one where he was saying something and didn't realize the mic was on. Okay, it's happened. I've said shit in chat and been like, "Oh shit, I'm live."
Yeah,
Or
oops.
like we're
I didn't
playing a
mute.
game and I like burp or cough or something, and then everybody like looks over and I'm like, "What the fuck are you?"
Or start
Oh god, I
talking
wasn't
about
muted.
your wife's
Yeah.
butt.
Yeah, or talking about my wife's butt and not realize that I wasn't muted. So, these things happen. But to just be like, "Hey, Your Honor, how about you let me bang my gavel?" Like you're gonna get out of something.
You can
No,
bang that by yourself inside of this jail cell, my
yeah,
friend.
inside of cell block D with Bubba. Yeah, no. But I mean, that's just people. People are ballsy, and they think a lot of them just think they're God's gift to the world. So they're just like, "Hey, how you doing, Judge?"
Temporal Mechanic says, "Yo, if you're guilty, what do you have to lose?" And I mean,
Yeah,
that's a point. That's a point. Also, could it be said that either these individuals don't have anything left to lose and know that they're screwed, so they're just going to do whatever they can, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're the type of people who don't think enough in forethought to begin with, that this kind of stuff is normal for them.
Yeah. like Pat said, be like, "Hey, Your Honor, I know I'm gonna be guilty, so hear me out. How about we knock off a couple years and I eat that booty like groceries? What's up?"
I got a craving for the Judge Jester Cheetos. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this has been awesome. We're at the audience participation section of our show at this point, and just so you all are aware, here on the live stream, we do have some things you can get by using RF Chaos's rewards and challenges. If you want to see us do a scene of some kind, try to sell something to you, or do something in a musical style, now is your chance to throw that out and tell us what the hell we're doing before we end the show for tonight.
Oh my god. I was hoping you didn't say anything, Ty.
You didn't want me to notify them that those were there?
Hell nah.
I mean, we have to play to our audience, right? We got to give them what they came for, and what they came for is
we entertained them already. Damn it.
That's do we not? Oh no, we got musical style.
See? Of course. And you said that was the most expensive. 2,000 points isn't expensive. 2,000 points is
a lot. I mean, there's other people who watch the other shows on here. Like 2,000 would do quite a bit over. All right. So Anna, you gotta tell us what we're doing in a musical style, and the two of us will do something about how much Beaz loves you. I know this guy Beaz. He happens to have been down on his knees with this. Wait, no, let's not go that far.
Whoa!
You have to forgive me. I may be a little rusty on my musical improv.
It went from 0 to 100 real quick.
All right,
I don't know if Anna paid for that.
That's not where I was going with that. Suddenly, we hear a record scratch. So
Get one of those Apollo canes and just pull
just
Ty
pull
off
me
the
right outside.
screen.
All right, how about you start, Beaz, and we'll make up a little scene about love and friendship. That's what it is. Love and friendship.
This was not at 0. All right. Speaking of groceries, oh god.
God damn it. You did this to yourself, Anna. You know that I happen to
my
have
God.
the worst possible starts to some of these things.
You had Taco Man do this, so you were just asking for trouble.
Yep,
Tacos all over again.
Oh,
all right.
For those of you in your audience that know, I make things really, really awkward accidentally all the time.
All right, so I guess, oh my god, I hate this. As I sit here on this call, where I love to entertain, I want to bring up a person I know who's a pain. She's very short and pale and crazy, and she is the love of my friend Rob's life, his little lady. Her name is Anna. Anna. She probably smells like...
What rhymes with Anna?
Damn it, I lost it there.
There we go. Banana. That's what that
There
is.
you go, bananas.
Bananas.
God damn it.
There we go.
Yeah,
all right,
a
so
banana.
there's our musical style redemption for all of you out there. We'll leave some room for one more if they're working. Obviously, there is a 10-minute redemption window for some of these. So if one of you would like to have another scene between Beaz and I, or
So this
have us
is
try
pretty
to
much
do something,
so you're
go.
telling me damn it. So you're telling me like the end of this power hour is gonna be like whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty much.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm
Lady
down for
Beaz
it.
says we try to sell something. Lady Beaz, tell us what we're trying to sell. Now, is Beaz selling it to me? Or am I selling it to him? Or are we selling it to you? So give us those 3 details, and that'll be that. So that's what we're doing. So we sit here and wait, and there's dead air.
Hold on. Oh my god.
Sell me that penis game. He's selling it to you. He just wanted
All right.
love.
So I'm selling it to Ty. I'm selling the penis game to Ty.
All right, let's do this. So I hear you got a product there for me. Why would I want this?
Let me see. I just want confirmation from Lady B is that I'm selling it to you.
That's what it
says.
Because
she said, sell me that penis game. He's selling it to you.
Oh. Sell it to him. Sell it to him. So there's the confirmation. There we go.
Hi, Ty. How you doing? Thanks for having me over today.
Yeah.
Have I got the game for you?
A game. Oh, I do like games.
Yes. Great. Do you like love stories?
Usually they're hit or miss.
Do you
Sometimes they're good.
Do you like to see the underdog come up and get victory when all odds are against him?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the best
Then
kind of story.
Do I have the game for you? This is a game about a friend. Let's call him Richard. He's just a normal average Joe going about his day, just trying to find love in the world.
Okay.
But he comes into the normal. He's at his job, doing his normal day-to-day things. He runs into issues that we all run to in our life, and he's just trying to find a special someone to share his life with, share those special moments with.
So is this is this a comedy game, or is this more serious tone? Is this like a Leisure Suit Larry type of thing we're talking?
Well, kind of. It's just your run-of-the-mill kind of dating sim. A little more interactive, and there's some mini games in it, and it's pretty fun. Only issue is everything in the game's a dick.
Excuse me. What did you just say?
Well, you're gonna find this hilarious. You're gonna die. It's great. Everything in the game is a dick. So
that's perfect. I love dick.
Well, there you go. Let's get you signed up.
There we
I
go.
interest you in the 4-pack.
They get you a 4-pack. I could put one in every room of my house. I
Oh,
want it on all
I'm
TVs
so glad
at the same time.
I am so glad you finished that sentence and said every room in your house. You're like, I can put one in every, and I was like, oh.
I mean, I do make things awkward quite often, but I'm not. I guess I dodged a dick mine with that one. All right, everybody. This has been the T Beaz Power Hour.
Oh,
I
man.
hope you have enjoyed yourselves out there, and we will be returning next week. Same great time, same great channel here at Roll for Chaos. Yes.
Hold on. I do want to do one thing because Anna and everybody was complaining that I just said her name and didn't say the true thing about, I want him to sing about how much he loves me, blah blah blah.
Right.
Okay. So let me think. Give me a second.
All right. He's gotta finish that promise. That reward right there.
There is Anna, I love her like a banana that's rotten on the ground, that's lost in a dirty town. Anna, she's very interesting. She's kind of quirky, but she's also shit.
She's also shit. What type of way is that to end it?
There we go.
Just so anybody that might possibly hear this in the future, Beaz is literally singing about an actual friend of his, so don't feel that bad for Anna. Although really feel bad for Anna. He's really mean to her. It's pretty common thing.
I mean, both are accurate, Anna is a friend, but also Anna is a pain in the ass. But I love you, yeah.
All right, so Beaz, why don't you give us your socials, and we'll say goodbye to this wonderful audience.
I am Big Beaz, everybody. You can find me on Twitter at BigBeaz_. You can find me on my Twitch page, big_Beaz. I just finished school. I am on a break, so I will be streaming more. Yeah. And there's another special surprise down the pipeline that you guys might hear about.
It has to do with this channel.
Yeah, this channel. And probably some daddy magic.
Daddy magic. Just what we need is more big meat daddy magic.
Yep. That's hey, somebody, I'm not saying that there may be a new character or NPC introduced in one of the shows named Big Meat Daddy, but that's probably what's gonna happen.
Oh god.
I'm trying to think. The official launch of my OnlyFans. So look for Big Meat _Daddy. That is going to be my OnlyFans page.
Hold on.
Where I will be. Don't Google it. Ty's like, hold on, I need to sign up now.
Oh, it's free, so you can definitely go right ahead and get that.
Well, the first couple videos are free. That's how I get you. And then after that, I start selling the everything else. Safe search on. Ty is looking to see if that name's available.
I was checking just in case. You don't know. You don't know. Of course, and I am Ty. I am the producer over here at Roll for Chaos and the creator of Aether and Steamworks, a TTRPG game we run on Thursdays and Fridays, and it's quite awesome here as well. This week we have no Roll Charisma or Dreams of Silver and Stone on Thursday, but we do have Sparrows picking back up Friday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. So be here, check that out, and we thank you very much for being part of this wonderful crazy power hour. We will see you next week, and power hour. Woo! Ah! Anyway, goodbye everybody, and thanks for watching.
See ya.